What is this? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm the Metal Junkie, and today we reached the letter M in my alphabet music challenge. We're going to Manowar. They're no strangers to the channel, with the song Achilles, Agony and Ecstasy in 8 parts. This is a big one. Friggin' 28 minutes plus. Probably going to get some commercials in this reaction. Hopefully not. But yeah, I'm going to dive right in. Like I said, I've done Manowar in the past on the channel. I have a whole playlist if you guys want to check it out. Even did a couple full albums by them. So if you're interested, go check them out. Let's not waste any more time. Try not to pause too much on this one because it's huge. Let's go. Drum roll, please. Okay, the way the song started, the intro, it almost sounded like a national anthem or something, mixed with like an army track, like before you go with the battle, especially with the drum rolls and stuff. Very cool build up intro into this really hard hitting riff, like dun 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 dun. Love how rocking it was. Some awesome double kicks. The drumming is amazing. The drummer's killing it so far. And yeah, I'm digging this whole section right now. Oh yeah, and real quick, obviously they're talking about battle. There's a battle going on. Talking about they're coming for the gold and different things like that. You know, you always got to hand to Manowar for those great visuals of battle and fighting and war. I also didn't mention that this is off of the Triumph of Steel album from 1992. Let's get back into it.
We will pay with our glory in the fire of battle. Zeus, today is mine. Killing all in my way, like sheep and like cattle. Smashing skulls of all who defy. I spin up the hammer, I spin up the sword. This day will ring with my name. None have to chase me, that's he who will face me. Kill me or die by the sword.
very gospel sounding.
Oh, friend of mine, how to say goodbye. This was your time, but the armor you wore was mine. I will not rest until Hector's blood is spilled. His bones will all be broken, dragged across the field. This, dear friend, is how we'll say goodbye until we meet in the sky.
I imagine this song is going to take on many different dimensions, twists and turns. It being this long and saying in 8 parts, it says that right in the title. So I imagine it's going to feel kind of like 8 different songs put together into one big epic fantasy song, right? I was never the biggest fan of like these sections. I slow it down and use like the organs and have like the gospel in the background. Singer, obviously, vocalist, got an amazing voice, but it's just not my style, right? I get the appeal, I get that's like a part of Manowar, but I was always into the more rock inside of Manowar, but it's still done great. Like the performance wise and the musicianship is there. It's just not my style personally. Kind of reminds me of Sweating Bullets by Megadeth. Same year too. I feel like they're building up with this epic lead. I find they're taking a little too long building up the same section. They're teasing it just a little bit too much, you know, for my taste. Nice cymbal work. Jazzy. What is this? This is like a super jazzy section with just drums. I like all the cymbal work and everything, but it's like, it feels very odd this far into a track. I don't know. Interesting stuff. It's like Manowar trying to do a progressive rock song or a metal song. Interesting. Drummer is MVP though. Crazy. Man, the machine. What is this? The drummer's just going insane. Definitely doesn't feel like a song. It feels like I'm sitting in the corner of the studio and they're all just kind of jamming out at different times. It's more of an experience, I guess, than a song. Definitely MVP though. Double kick. Okay. Don't slow it down again. Keep it up. Oh, when that like 12-minute mark came in, when the guitars came over that drum solo, so badass, so cool. Stay in that lane. Don't change it up again. I was just getting into it. Yeah, this drummer, he had some pre-workout before playing this song or something. Like, man, he's going all out. This is definitely an odd track. We get the flutes.
Here inside walls of Troy, the gods weigh my fate. From this day do I abstain to a memory of hate, to pay for all the blood that spilled, many thousands I did kill. No walls can contain the gods' almighty will. I hear the silent voices.
Back in the fantasy land.
I cannot hide. The gods leave no choices, so we all must die.
See, I feel like later Manowar, like late 80s into the 90s, where they started emphasizing more on these more fantasy parts, and it's just not exactly my style personally. I notice I much prefer like Manowar's debut, like how that album plays out with its like hard rock influences, little less fantasy, like slower parts like this with like flutes and shit. I appreciate it, I respect it, but it's just not really my thing. I just want to put that out there.
Oh, Achilles, let thy arrows fly into the wind where eagles cross the sky. Today my mortal blood will mix with sand. It was foretold I will die by thy hand. Into Hades my soul descend.
The drum roll's very like army like, reminiscent of the army or a war. I hear them talking about Hades, Achilles, the city of Troy, the Battle of Troy, whatever. Picking out little things here and there. Don't quit. Yes, yes, yes. This is what I'm here for. The thrashiness, when they go into heavy metal mode, loving it. The drums just don't stop. The kicks are just eternally blasting nonstop. I just love the thrashiness of the guitars, and it's just really rocking right now. This is my pocket. Joey's bass. Very interesting, like tapping technique he's doing. He's playing too. It's almost too ridiculous. Okay. That was odd. Yeah, crazy bass solo, but it didn't seem like it fit the background, right? It was less like electric tapping bass and going super fast on top of a more acoustic, like classical sound. It didn't seem to fit at all. It seemed very odd and bizarre. He can play, don't get me wrong, but just in a weird spot to put that section, I find. This song has taken me for a spin. It's like too good for his own good. Dude, I wish the whole song was like this. We're gonna get into it when the song wraps up, but it's unfortunate. those screams. Wow. Going with the fade. "28-minute long song, and they still have to go with a fade. They didn't have time to end it." Okay, so that was Manowar, Achilles, Agony, and Ecstasy in 8 parts. I'm very mixed on this. There's sections in here that are incredible. I think the song really showcased the musicianship, the skill of every band member, depending on the section of the song. Great screams, great solos from bass, drum, and guitar. Like, they really showcased their skill. Did it have to be 28 minutes long? No chance. There's other parts that took me right out of it. It doesn't have a good flow, I'll say, from start to finish. I don't know if this was like an experiment for them, but or if they were just trying to push to have the super long song. Actually, the longest song I ever reacted to on the channel, interesting enough. But there's sections that could have been removed, it could have been tightened. You got 3 really good songs in here somewhere. The ones I was really rocking out to. Unfortunately, when you put them all together like this, there's a lot less chance I'm going to go back and revisit it just for a couple sections. So yeah, I'm having really mixed emotions on here. You get some of the best drum work I've ever heard. Crazy guitar solo at the end there that went on for a couple minutes, and they were pulled like a Hanger 18. It was a solo after solo, from tapping to sweep picking. They know what they're doing. But every time you come out of that and go into like a fantasy section that's a little slower, and that, it just kind of takes me out of the song. I'm curious to know what the big Manowar fans, what they think of this song, because it's not consistent. I'll say that. Like, there's parts where it'll just, like, you can hear the sections where it'll just kind of stop and then come in with like another random section. I really think this should have been split up into at least 4 songs, and they would have been really tight, great songs. But as a whole, it doesn't really work for me. The drum solo, as cool as it was and jazzy feel to it, it went on for way too long. Yeah, just, it needs to be trimmed and tightened. And it's unfortunate because there is sections in here that I think are masterful and 10 out of 10. But there's others that I just don't care for. It's hard, especially with a song of this length. Just, it was missing the flow, and the transitions weren't as smooth as I'd like them to be. But the parts that were grooving and were rocking out, I was lost in those sections. I loved it. So yeah, this is a mixed bag for me for once. And in my Manowar reactions, this is probably the most confused I am after listening to one of their songs on if I like it or if I don't like it. I'm right in the middle. Let me know what you guys think of this song. Do those sections bother you? Do you put this on very often, given its length? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Those are just my thoughts. Like I said, you can get 3 amazing songs out of here, maybe 4. But when it's all together, it's a bit of a mess, in my opinion. Even though the skill is there, drummer gets MVP for me. There's so many sections. There's parts where his double kicks were going off like a machine for minutes on end. Craziness. And I like his jazz work too. But everybody brought their skills to the table. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. That was the letter M. Up next, we got the letter N. You don't want to miss that. So stay tuned. And until next time, thanks for watching.